Today I am creating and sharing a murder board about what we know so far about the Matthew Perry investigation and arrests. If you like content like this, please like and subscribe. Authorities have arrested 5 suspects linked to the untimely death of Matthew Perry, and here is what we know so far. Perry, who was best known for his iconic role as Chandler Bing on Friends, was found dead under suspicious circumstances. He was found dead in his hot tub on October 28, 2023, by his personal assistant. Perry's personal assistant, Kenneth Imuwasa, was also one of the 5 people arrested for Perry's death. He procured and administered ketamine to Perry, including on the day of his death. Imuwasa pled guilty to 1 count of conspiracy to distribute ketamine causing death. He faces 15 years in prison. Dr. Mark Chavez is a doctor from San Diego. Chavez is accused of selling ketamine that he had previously obtained by writing a fraudulent prescription to one of the other defendants, Salvatore Plasencia. He sold that ketamine to Perry's live-in assistant, Kenneth Imuwasa, who obtained it for Perry's use. Chavez pled guilty to 1 count of conspiracy to distribute ketamine and faces up to 10 years in prison. Eric Fleming was one of Matthew Perry's friends and also a ketamine user. He purchased ketamine from one of the other defendants, Jasvine Sangha, known as the Ketamine Queen, and then he distributed it to Imuwasa for Perry's use. In total, Fleming delivered 50 vials of ketamine for Perry to use. 25 of them delivered only 4 days before Perry died. Fleming pled guilty to 1 count of conspiracy to distribute ketamine and 1 count of distribution of ketamine resulting in death and faces up to 25 years in prison. Dr. Salvador Plasencia is a doctor in the Santa Monica area and is commonly referred to as Dr. P. He is charged with 1 count of conspiracy to distribute ketamine, 7 counts of distribution of ketamine, and 2 counts of altering and falsifying records related to the federal investigation. According to the indictment, Dr. P used encrypted messaging applications and coded language to discuss his drug deals. Ketamine was referred to as Dr. Pepper, Cans, and Bots. In his text messages with the other defendants, he said, "I wonder how much this moron will pay," and "Let's find out." Plasencia is out of jail on $100,000 bond, but if convicted faces 10 years for each ketamine-related charge and 20 years for each falsification charge. Finally, Jasvine Sangha, or the Ketamine Queen, is the dealer of the group and distribution point for the ketamine that killed Matthew Perry. She is charged with 1 count of conspiracy to distribute ketamine, 1 count of maintaining a drug-involved premises, 1 count of possession with intent to distribute methamphetamine, 1 count of possession with intent to distribute ketamine, and 5 counts of distribution of ketamine. She remains in custody and faces 10 years to life in prison. Now that you know who the defendants are, let's look at it laid out on the murder board. I don't know about you, but it helps to see who did what and the consequences they now face. I will post the final murder board down below for you to look at in detail. So there you have it, the first murder board on the murder board. Please let me know what you think in the comments below, and be sure to like and subscribe.